Hello, Miss Li Xiaolan. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak with me today. I know you have been managing Odella Beauty for many years and possess extensive leadership experience. Today, I'd like to explore some of your past management philosophies in depth. Shall we begin by discussing your leadership style?
Of course, thank you for giving me the opportunity. I'm honest to share my experience with you.
Would you tend to make decisions independently, issue clear directives, and emphasize control and discipline across the company, or would you prioritize collective discussion and collaboration, encourage your team members to participate in decision making?
Before I started this company, I already have my own disciplinary frame of my work. So for the company, when I was looking for the employer, I will also make the company contract with very clearly. So of course, they clearly know what kind of company they will join to, but face to the different clients every day. So I also discuss with them how to improve our service.
What method do you use to motivate employees and ensure they maintain high efficiency and a positive work attitude?
I believe that money should definitely to be tied with to be performance. So I would set up some bonus to encourage employer. At the same time, if an employer receive frequent complaints from the customer, the bonus will be reduced accordingly. Because, as you know, our industry has very high standards when it's come to customer service.
To know whether you adjust your leadership style based on different employees or situation during the management process.
Of course, some employers don't have a strong opinions of their own, so it's more suitable to give them a clear stuck and instructions. On the other hand, some senior employers has a very strong ideas, so I would choose a more the more correct democratic approach and listen to their opinions. After all, experienced employers often have just as much information as you do, sometimes even more, and you can learn a lot from them.
How would you handle conflicts and disagreements within the team?
These questions are a bit difficult to answer because you want to be in a very fair position, but sometimes something are not obviously fair, and everyone look the matters from their own perspective. I will not question why they made this mistake. Why did you that like why did that at that time? I will not question what happened in the past, but I will only analyze the mistakes and then discuss how we should solve a situation in the future. But I believe that what everyone needs to be understood. So the only things I can do is to be understand them as much as possible.
As a manager, how do you balance the relationship between team autonomy and leaders' control?
As I said, I really had a guideline for our store before the company was established. And they also knew our rules when they join us, which is give them ability to retrain themselves. What I usually do is remind them.
When making decisions, do you typically rely on data analysis, team discussions, or person experience?
I pay a lot of attention to team discussion and my own experience.
What factors do you prioritize most in your decision-making process?
I highly value efficiency and team feedback. Our customers usually book their own appointment in advance, and if we are inefficient, it can affect the next customer's time slot. Many customers really mind this, and it's sometimes like something we definitely want to be avoid. Like team feedback is also very important. For example, if an employer report that customer feel the air condition is too warm, we will we will make like adjustment accordingly.
Could you share an example of a decision you made under pressure or in an urgent situation?
I remember one time the customer chose not to come our store again because our stuff was like delayed an hour. She thought we waste her a lot of time. I totally understand like very well. She is a woman with a strong sense of the time. She has two children. The children learned dance, hockeys, and they have competitions every weekend. In addition, she also is a businesswoman. Like she's like schedule is very full, and we delay her for an hour, which is may mess her whole day. But this employer also blamed herself. I was knew that she didn't mean to it. And this customer did leave. Later, I sent a message to this customer. I apologize. So what happened that day? I was very sorry for her leaving, but I really welcome her to come back because like every client is very important to us and we care about her. I believe she can feel it. So she did came back in a few weeks later. I did not fire this employer because she did bring us a lot of a benefit, but I left more time for her, like each a subsequent work schedule. Let her have more time to adjust. I think the best solution to think about to like how to face in the future rather than blame or punishing.
What has been the most challenging decision you've encountered in your career?
I closed a store that carried the history of our brand, but had been operated at the loss of the long time. All through it was a starting point of our business and health strong emotion value that data showed that is has been losing money for 2 years. Foot traffic has dropped by 30% and area market had become stretched. These decisions involve potential risks such as the departure of senior staff and the losing customers. In the end, I analyze the long-term benefit of cutting losing, communicate, transfer the plan with the employers in advance, and offer the coupon for the other location to our loyal customers. I believe that the essence of the business line in the market rational trade-offs by a human century approach in executions can help minimize the pain of the closure.
What impact did this decision have on you or the organization?
After I closed that store, our resources were real looked more efficiently, and overall profits rebounds at the least 10% with a 6 month. At this time, I came to deeply realize that a manager's responsibility is not only to maintain emotions balance, but also to make a decisive move at the surgical moment of the future of the team and the brand.
Okay, thank you very much for today's interview.
No problem.
Bye, see you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.